Hi, I'm Lenore. I'm a singer and a voice teacher. If you head on to my website, singwell.eu, there is a 1-minute quiz there. I will tell you what kind of singer you are and how I can be a guide on your vocal journey. So today I will be watching for the first time a very interesting duet, in my opinion, Andrea Bocelli and Tori Kelly. I've heard them both separately, but never together, and I've never reacted to any of them. So they are going to sing a song called The Prayer. Andrea Bocelli is an opera singer and Tori Kelly is a pop singer. So that should be interesting and I cannot wait. So let's get going. Seem to like each other. That's a good start. Perfect. Okay, let's start with this. She's a little bit perfect. But one of the things I like most about Tori Kelly's the twang that she has. She usually, when she sings, the vast majority of the time she doesn't sing with an airy voice, so it's like very concentrated and very the professional word is twang, and I just call it the squeaky voice, and it's very brilliant and bright, and she has that more than the average singer, I think. And she has this amazing flexibility and agility in her voice, which then comes as no surprise here when she can use a ton of air in her voice and it still sounds so rich and so much in control and vibrant and vibrating. So yeah. There are a few qualities there already introduced, but she starts soft and she for sure will build it up and become more and more powerful. And she's obviously not attempting to sing opera here. If she does, I will be very excited and surprised. But she's just using her own style of singing, which, is understandable. So let's see how that combines with the classical singing of Andrea Bocelli.
La luce che tu dai, pray we'll find your light, nel cuore resterà, and hold it in our heart, a ricordarci che
Interesting.
Stars go out each night, l'eterna stella sei.
Interesting. So he's also playing around with different qualities. He's not singing full operatic voice quite yet, but he just started to turn it on. Yeah, very beautiful, very beautiful. Mostly had what he had in his mixed voice, but it was still more classical than what she's doing, obviously. And it sounds beautiful together. I like it so far.
Nella mia preghiera,
Let this be a prayer.
quanta fede
When
c'è.
shadows fill our day.
Did you hear that? He just slightly put on some kind of like ear coating on top of his voice, and that's not opera per se. But then again, it is a fusion. What's going on here? So that's good. That's good. It's sort of like, maybe you would call that a crossover. I'm not sure. Is crossover only when a single singer is using like one style of singing on another style of music? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Let me know if you know.
Lead us to a place.
Guide us with your grace.
Give us faith so we'll be saved.
I have to say something about Andrea. So, if I'm completely honest, he's not like my top favorite opera singer, because he's doing different things than what I'm used to listening to, and that's just my taste. Yeah, so he has a great voice, and he's quite good at what he does. But I've never heard him do like an entire opera production. I don't know if he ever has, but I sort of like bet that he wouldn't have done it like as well as someone who just does that, and that's okay. Yeah, and so he does what he does, which is, just singing, bringing the opera and bringing classical singing to the masses, and I love that actually. But I just have to say something. It looks like it is relatively recent. I don't know anything about this video, but it does seem like he's not at his peak anymore. And the reason I can tell is that he's just not doing the technique as much. It's just there's not so much space open as used to. So I just wanted to say that. So it looks like he has less control of his voice, in an essence. I still enjoy it very much, so there's that.
Sogniamo un mondo senza più violenza.
Nice.
Un mondo di giustizia e di speranza. Ognuno di
So this is like his natural habitat for sure. Like this register, his voice just does the job. It's not a problem, and it flourishes, and it's round and beautiful and full, and that's certainly his strong suit, whatever he just did. And she's just following along, and it's just like they blend together perfectly. It's interesting. Like I wouldn't expect that to sound so well together, but they're just both I guess so musical that they just sort of like flow into each other so seamlessly. That was beautiful. I love how she sings in Italian. That's really nice, really good. I'm so curious, what would have happened if she tried to learn classical technique? She has so much good foundation to her voice. All you need to do when you're singing like this, pop, you have very strong chest voice function, and you have good head voice, and you just want to mix them together, and then you want to, turn that up a little bit. All you have to do, well, it's not as simple as that, but the first thing you have to do is just pay more attention to the nasopharynx, like this part right here. Open that up, and then sort of like mix the head and chest together. I'm just really curious what would have happened if she tried that. I think it would be the bomb. That's what I think.
di fraternità, la forza che tu
That's really good.
We ask that life be
è il
kind
desiderio che
and watch us from above.
ognuno trovi amore
We hope each soul will find
intorno e dentro sé.
another soul to love.
Let this be our prayer.
Let this be a prayer.
That's amazing.
Just
Yeah, I don't know what to be, like what to rave about first. Tori is such a good singer. It's just, I can't even begin to explain how good she is. She can do anything. She's like, her range is fantastic. Her agility is like not many others. Yeah, maybe even like no other, not today. Anyway, like whatever I want, I just do. Yeah, even stuff that I didn't want, they just happen. That's what it looks like, and I attribute that to her squeaky voice, her twang, and how relaxed her jaw is. Mainly those two things, and I'm sure she does a bunch of other things, but this is like, yeah, just perfect. Yeah, and the way she can fit into like into the stage with this huge orchestra, with him singing classical music, it's just, I don't take that for granted. I think she's doing an amazing job, and Andrea right now is just really, he's really on it. Yeah, he's giving us the full voice. It is with a microphone, so, you know, with a grain of salt, full voice. He doesn't have to really cross the orchestra, but it sounds full. It sounds operatic. It sounds really good. Yeah, so at this moment, I'm just really happy.
like every child.
Just like every child.
But that was a good, nice example. So did you notice that he was not on his operatic voice at this moment? Just like every child, and it sounds classical, but not like full on opera, and it's a little bit like a tiny bit airy, and then she gives her just like every child. So they're different, but they're both kind of soft, and they both sort of like make sense one after the other somehow. That was really beautiful.
Needs to find a place, guide us with your grace, give us faith so we'll be saved. E la fede che hai acceso in noi, sento che ci salverà.
Wow. Look at him. Look at him go. Oh, okay. Yes, okay. I'm a little bit more of a fan of his, I think, after this. Yeah. So, again, not very characteristic of opera singing what he just did. It was falsetto. Sometimes they do that. Sometimes they do that. I'll be fair. But it was a very rich falsetto. It was not just yeah. So there was a lot of voice there, and it was very stable, and it was very long. Very, very long. I liked that a lot. Yeah, so he impressed me. he really impressed me today. And she, of course, impressed me as well. And when in doubt, I think what happened there before, she went for a high sound, and she wanted to sing a long note, but I suspect like something in her was not sure. It was just gonna stay that way and sustain that way. So her default in that case is just to do this amazing riff, like I can't even do that. Maybe I can. Something like that. Not really. She did a lot better. Anyway, yeah. When in doubt, just do a riff, Tori says. Yeah. So, that was very good. I enjoyed it a lot. And I would watch it again. And I would very, very much like to see Tori exploring the classical realm a little bit more. So, yeah. Wonder what you think about it. Thank you for watching. And enjoy singing. I'll see you in the next time. Bye.